it's Daniel, and welcome to another episode of the Data Science TLDR, where we take long papers and make them short and concise. So today we have a paper titled Small Language Models, SLM. So it's a survey, measurements, and insights. Okay, so we're all familiar with LLMs, right? And they're huge, therefore large language models. So small language models try to use a smaller amount of parameters to get a similar performance. And in this survey, they focus on transformer-based decoder-only language models. And for them, small is 100 million parameters up to 5 billion. And they survey 59 state-of-the-art open source small language models. Why it's important? Because oftentimes you cannot fit LLM on devices, specifically, I don't know, your phones. And a lot of companies, they're interested in running them on edge devices, right? So could be not just phones. So this is an important research topic. Also, academia cannot afford running a giant cluster of thousands of GPUs to train an LLM. So I am really hoping that this kind of research continues. So they say in here, let's go down. There's the timeline. We can see the different models throughout time. Recently, there's Phi 3.5 by Microsoft, which is quite successful, as we're going to see later. If we go here and we see a table of the various models, so the Phi has 3.5 is around 3 billion parameters. Cool, so that's quite big on the bigger side, but as we're going to see later, it's one of the best models today. Here they talk about architecture. We won't go into details, as they say here in the insights that they didn't see any difference comparing various architectures. Then let's continue. Here they compared the various training data sets, and how surprisingly they say the better the data set, the better the results. You know, as regular machine learning, garbage in, garbage out. So take care of your data. Here they survey various training algorithms. And as you can see here, y-axis is accuracy and x-axis, I think it's just time. Yeah, it's time. And we see in reasoning, problem solving, and math, Phi 3.5 by Microsoft outperforms a llama that is twice the size, or 7 billion llama in all of them, which is cool. And if we continue here, and they say that in the last 2 years there was enormous significant performance in the SLMs, small language models performance, which is also quite promising. Here they talk about runtime costs, and also their insights are quite interesting. Like the larger the model, the more latency. Makes sense. You need to store more parameters in your cache, in your memory of your machine. So that is quite self-evident. Here they compare running on CPUs and GPUs. And again, they say, oh, it's better to run on GPUs for sure. But the idea is to run it on smartphones at the end, I guess. And if we continue for the future direction, they highlight a few of them. I'll just see what the important part. So they say that although the SLMs are improving and narrowing the gap with LLMs, still there's some work to be done, specifically in logical reasoning and mathematical capabilities. Maybe if they'll start to use SLMs like in a chain of thought method, like O1 does, maybe it will improve performance on reasoning and mathematical capabilities, but that's my view. And I'm excited for the future. I think that those models are going to be the ones that most regular people and researchers in academia will be using. And that's it. So if you liked it, hit the like button and see you next time.